The inauguration happened. Everyone's been talking about what the women wore. How about what POTUS wore and other presidents before him? Spoiler alert, we actually don't know who made Trump's inaugural outfit this time around. But for his first inauguration, it was the menswear company that many of you are probably familiar with, Brooks Brothers. Brooks Brothers actually outfitted 40 out of 45 US presidents for their inauguration up until the company's bankruptcy in 2020. Huge number. The company was founded in 1818, and it struck this balance between more narrow, structured British tailoring and flashier Italian tailoring. So Brooks Brothers suits were known to be boxier and better suited to broader shouldered, more athletic American physiques. And through the 20th century specifically, Brooks Brothers acquired this like preppy reputation, preppy and patriotic. Its signature colors were red and blue. Preppy because of its affiliation with the vibe of President Kennedy, who not only wore Brooks Brothers to his inauguration, but also to just like throughout his presidency, more casual suits, Brooks Brothers Oxford shirts, polos. President Kennedy, sadly, was actually assassinated in a Brooks Brothers shirt. Before him, decades before, President Lincoln was also assassinated in a Brooks Brothers suit and had worn a Brooks Brothers overcoat to his inauguration. Now, President Lincoln's inaugural Brooks Brothers overcoat is interesting because that was the basis for the style of Brooks Brothers overcoat that President Obama wore to his inauguration. And then for his first inauguration, President Trump literally wore that exact same style of overcoat. It's funny because Trump generally wears Brioni suits. He prefers Italian suits. But the then CEO of Brooks Brothers actually convinced Trump to wear Brooks Brothers to his first inauguration because the CEO was like, it would just be bad. It would be bad luck if you didn't wear Brooks Brothers to your inauguration. Like so many presidents have done that, and Trump conceded and wore a Brooks Brothers overcoat. Again, this time around, we don't know who made Trump's inaugural outfit, but we do know that his son, Barron, who looked very snazzy at the ceremony, he wore like a cashmere navy overcoat and outfit created by a New Orleans-based tailor called Pierce Bespoke. And the guy who started this whole trend of US presidents wearing US company clothing is no other than President George Washington, who I don't think had a lot of choice at the time in terms of who made his clothing. I mean, he couldn't wear British tailoring. That would defeat the purpose of the United States. And the US wasn't exactly flush with money at the time. It was like a couple of states. I think he had to wear US made clothing, like local clothing. Regardless, that tradition has stuck and will most likely continue to do so.